Yes, it is finally time for the Cali Q Gaming Awards of 2023. Now, this year was filled with a lot of different awesome games and amazing titles throughout the year. While it wasn't the best year for the industry per se, it was a rough year for the gaming industry with all the leaks, development shifts, games getting canceled. It was pretty rough for developers. But for the fans and the gamers, man, we had amazing releases like Tears of the Kingdom, Street Fighter 6, just big release after big release in 2023. But as you guys know, I have my nominees for my 4 categories, man. So we're going to go ahead, kick back, relax. We've made it to the end of the year. Now it's time to give out the awards and for me to say my pieces to some of these games that helped make my 2023 awesome. So no more delays. Let's jump into the first category of Best JRPG for 2023. Here are the nominees. Sea of Stars, Star Ocean: The Second Story R, Octopath Traveler 2, and Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Get the drum roll, please. And the winner of my Best JRPG of 2023 of the first Cali Awards goes to Star Ocean: The Second Story R. I mean, come on. Did you guys not see this coming? I have been the biggest fan of this game for the entire year. I knew this game was going to be fire. I knew this game was going to be amazing. I knew this game was going to score well, and I knew this game was going to bring Star Ocean back in a positive light. So we got my best JRPG of the year, Star Ocean: The Second Story R, hands down. All those other games are amazing. Sea of Stars was great. It was dope. People go crazy over it. But the real stars is in the ocean. Star Ocean. I think that made sense. But if it didn't, it doesn't matter because the winner is Star Ocean: The Second Story R. I can't say enough good things about this game, man. I loved this game. It was absolutely amazing. It made my year. It made my day. And I knew this was going to be a great entry. So Star Ocean: The Second Story R takes the W. Moving on to this very exciting category with multiple entries is our fighting game category. Now, 2 prominent fighting games came out this year. That was Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1. Grand Blue vs. Rising also just dropped, but it hasn't been out quite long enough for me to consider it. And the best fighting game of the year officially from Cali Q is Street Fighter 6. I mean, come on, guys. I absolutely love Street Fighter 6. It has some flaws. It has some mishaps. I don't like the DLC practices, but man, this has probably been my favorite game of the year. I've spent so much time on this game, fighting with my friends, doing World Tour mode with my character. I really loved how this Street Fighter took the same old formula, it innovated it. It gave you this Yakuza like a dragon feel to the story mode as well. Some people may think it's a little boring, some people may think it's a little barren, but I loved going through the cutscenes, meeting the various different Street Fighters, customizing my character with their moves. Capcom absolutely showed out on this game, and Street Fighter 6 is probably just one of my favorite fighting games of all time. It has flaws and it has issues, but the enjoyment that I've had with it from this year makes it my top fighting game of the year, without a question, without a doubt. Now, the next category is my most anticipated game of 2024 that's upcoming and on the way. And just as a refresher, the nominees are Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Collection, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, Tekken 8, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, ooh, and now this one was hard. I mean, there is some fire flame games in here. I love and anticipate each and every single one of these games, especially from Grand Blue to just Eiyuden to Suikoden to Tekken 8 coming out next month. But the winner of it is, I wonder if y'all guessed this right, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, man. Come on, the spiritual successor to Suikoden, the actual continuation in a sense of this amazing franchise that deserves so much love and that deserves to come back. Man, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes is absolutely my most anticipated game of 2024 so far. I would be very disappointed if this game doesn't live up to at least certain expectations. I'm going to judge it rightly and I'm going to judge it fairly, but man, I am so excited for Eiyuden Chronicle, and for it to be over Tekken, that is saying a lot because I have grown up with Tekken. I love Tekken. So you know what? Eiyuden Chronicle is the winner of our most anticipated category, and I wonder how many of you guys actually saw that coming. And the main event that you guys have all been waiting for, man. Yes, now listen, I'm not going to do no performance or nothing like that. I'm sure y'all do not want to hear me sing, but I will sing the praises of my game of the year. And it was a close battle, tough battle, super close. Man, it was so close. Oh man, I hope I don't regret this one. I'm going to go out on a limb. Here are the nominees for Callie Q's Game of the Year. Whew, here we go. Star Ocean: The Second Story R. Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Street Fighter 6. And Sea of Stars. Man, drum roll please. The game of the year for Callie Q's 2023 First Game Award show is Street Fighter 6. I mean, guys, what can I say? Street Fighter 6 is definitely one of my favorite games of this year. Just from the world tour mode, guys, I spent so many long hours in this mode, not because the mode was particularly just amazing, but because it kind of reminded me of Yakuza, and it blended Yakuza and Street Fighter together, two of my favorite franchises of all time. Once again, I love playing online with my friends on this game. We've had so many late night sessions where we're shooting the crap, having fun, fighting each other, running sets on each other, having competitive matches, close matches, having fun, and it's just brought me some of my favorite memories for 2023 so far. And again, it was surreal going through the Street Fighter lore and meeting the different characters and seeing them in their origins. It just makes me more excited for what the future of Street Fighter actually is and how much more in depth they can get with their story mode and their world tour mode. I see so much potential here that is still untapped. Again, this game is not perfect, man. It's not a perfect game, but it's been my favorite game of the year. I've put the most hours into it. You can check my Steam stats, and I don't know, man. I feel like the redemption arc that Street Fighter has been on, I hated 5. I thought 5 was absolute trash, and for Capcom to come back in the way that they did, man, they earned my respect again. So there you have it, guys. Are you guys shocked by my pick? Those of you who guessed in the community tab poll and picked Street Fighter 6, y'all know me a little bit too well. My runner-up is most absolutely Star Ocean: The Second Story R. I am so proud of Star Ocean and Gem Drops and what this series has managed to do with this release. Star Ocean is officially back, and that really tugs at my heart, man, because Star Ocean was in a bad place for a very long time, and it seems like with the release of The Second Story R, we finally have some hope for the future of Star Ocean if Gem Drop stays involved. So you know what? I'm excited, I'm hyped, and my runner-up for the year is Star Ocean: The Second Story R. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, thank you so much. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. It means a lot to me, all the support you guys have given me. Go ahead and comment down below your favorite game of the year and let me know what you think of my favorite game of the year. But you know what? That wraps up the year. That wraps up the experiences. I'll see you guys on the next video. The next video will be the last video of the year. I love y'all, my real supporters. Thank you so much. My channel members, man, y'all mean the most to me. Thank y'all for joining the channel. Helps us out. God bless you guys. Peace.